YouTubers? It's EMDSC14R back to you live at Thorndale on this beautiful sunny day. It's 7/16/2011 at 2:43 p.m. and I've been driving around, doing some errands. But yesterday I noticed that there's another Amtrak work train here, and I had to come and film it because, well, take a look. It's got an Amtrak caboose on it, freshly painted. I mean, we always get the good stuff here at Thorndale and on the Harrisburg line. Not to say the other lines don't get that cool stuff, but it's hard to actually capture them. I mean, this up close. I mean, look at this thing. Well, it's a little dusty, but it looks like it's been freshly painted. Could be an ex-Grand Trunk Western transfer caboose. They had a few of those. Amtrak must have bought one of them, or it could be another caboose altogether. Or it could be a fabricated one. Any number of those. But who cares? It's a cool caboose, right? I mean, look at this. It's got the details on it. I've never been this close to an Amtrak caboose before. Wow. It's got the roller bearings on it. These are the new ballast cars Amtrak has. These are usually stored at 30th Street right here. These look like, what is it, thrall gondolas in a way. They have the same body style as thrall gondolas. But they had the ballast chutes at the bottom there. I don't know if you can actually see that clearly because of the shadow. But, yeah. This is actually really cool. And I guess you guys can hear that engine as we get closer. Those are the solar panels on the tops of the cars there. I guess they power little tracking devices like for GPS or something like that. I'm not really sure. But these are really, really cool trucks. Cool trains. I mean, I was looking at the trucks and I was thinking trucks. So sorry about that. But, we got these two ballast cars here. You got your older style Amtrak ballast cars here. This one's a little bit dinged up. It's pretty old, it looks like. It's pretty old. I just missed the Harrisburg bound Pennsylvania not too long ago, actually about 4 minutes ago. I was driving up here and it went by. But the real reason, and the really big reason I'm happy is that. It's a GP38H-3. This is number 523. The GP38-3s used to be former Go Transit GP40TCs. Amtrak purchased all the Go Transit units and put them in service on their passenger trains. Now, Amtrak has been sending these units to Norfolk Southern, and they've been rebuilt at their Altoona shops into what you see here, which is a GP38H-3. It has head-end power. It is equipped to run 90 to 110 miles per hour, just in case they need it for passenger service. They are sometimes used to tow bad or damaged AEM7s that don't run anymore out on the train. This particular unit is the odd one of the GP38H-3s in two reasons. For one thing, all the other GP38H-3s that I've seen have the huge turbocharger exhaust stack. This one has the 4 smaller exhaust stacks. Also, it has a shorter nose than the other GP38H-3s. This one has the nose is definitely shorter on this unit compared to the other units. Also, the rear top fans on the unit, there's 2 of them, but they're a little bit smaller than the other units. They're a little bit smaller. So from this point on back, it's the same as the other units, but the roof details are different. The exhaust stacks and everything. The way that the fuel tank arrangement's a little bit different. I haven't seen on the 521. I haven't seen battery boxes on it like this. This one has undermounted, frame-mounted battery boxes. So this is pretty cool. It also has a different type of, a shorter fuel tank than the other units. This one has been modified heavily. As I said, it's different than the other units. Way different. The 521 was actually the first diesel locomotive I ever sat in. It was the first one. It was sitting at Paley train station when I was on my 16th birthday, and my dad took me down there. He talked to the crew, and the crew allowed me to sit in the cab, and they asked me a whole bunch of questions like, what did this do, and what did that do? And they were shocked because I knew basically everything, all the controls and stuff on the units. These units aren't equipped with dynamic braking, by the way. If they were, you'd see the dynamic brake blisters right there. Since these are commuter locomotives, there's no need for dynamic braking. Dynamic braking is when is mainly used on freight locomotives, but passenger locomotives also have dynamic braking, depending on the district. Since we really don't have any steep grades out here, these locomotives don't need dynamic brakes. However, if they were used on heavier lines that had tougher grades, these units would be equipped with dynamic braking. So they just have the regular brake shoes. But look at the details on the 523. On the G38H-3s, since they were built by GMD, the headlight arrangements are different on the rear of the unit. See how the top pile headlights are at the top? If this was an EMD locomotive, well, a true EMD, the rear headlights would be a little bit lower on the locomotive. But, you know, did they just shut it off? Oh, cool. Well, anyway, they shut it off. I guess they're going to conserve fuel. Wow, now I know what a G38H-3 sounds like when it's shut off. Wow. Well, I'm going to go and probably go to the other side of the platform and get some more pictures of this unit, because it's not every day that you see one of these units out here. It's not every day. I sat in the 521, but never seen the 523. I'm going to take some pictures of this train though, and I'm going to take some more video of the train from the other side of the platform. So I'll be back in a few, y'all. Peace. Okay, this is the shot of the same train from the other side of the platform. I didn't know this side was as low as this one. That side's a high level platform. But anyway, here's the other side. Hopefully this platform is long enough that I can actually get all the way down to see the front of the engine here. Or if I have to, I would drive and park my car in the weeds and get a shot for you like that. This platform is longer. This is a pretty good straightaway too. But here's the other side of the unit. I don't think engines just shut off by themselves randomly like that. Someone had to shut it off. Unless it has a predetermined time that they set it at, but I don't know if it's the case. But these are beautiful engines. Just beautiful. Like the G15Ds I recorded here. Same paint scheme. Beautiful engine. But these would have to be one of my favorites right here. Have to be. Have to be. See if I can zoom in there for you. My camera's getting ready to die, but it's not gonna. It's got a lot more juice left in it. Hopefully. Hope it does. I'd be in so much trouble if I didn't. That's the front right there. I'm gonna go and walk up the ramp here, get a better shot for y'all. Yeah, this is better. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that front. Not really supposed to be up here, unless there's a train, but I'm not sure if that's the truth or not. But this is the closest I can get to the front, y'all. That's the closest I can get to the front of the unit. You know? Get a better angle. If I go down there, where's my, can't even zoom in. If I go down there and park my car, then I can get a better view of the train up here. But I think this is a pretty good angle of the whole train. I might take some shots from this part of the platform, but you guys can clearly see that there used to be a yard here. There's still a track right there, right down there where the top of my nail is, but they severed it and they use it for storage now. But this used to be a huge yard. This yard used to be, I heard from one of my friends, the last known Avenger, that's his name, that this used to be known as Thorndale Yard. So this used to be Thorndale Yard. It's not really much of a yard anymore. Not really. But that's a beautiful engine. 523. And I'm looking right here, the nose is definitely shorter. It is about maybe 2.5 to 3 feet shorter than the 521's nose. 521 doesn't have that big bulge right there either. It doesn't really have that, unless it's a smaller one. But that, you know, that's what sets this unit apart. It's got all unique. Each one that's been rebuilt has different features than the next. I mean, some features are standardized, but this one is definitely icing on the cake. I still like the 521 though. So I'm gonna take some more pictures, y'all, of this train from this angle, and then I'm heading home and uploading this video if I have time. If not, I'll just do it after work, or I'll do it tomorrow. So you guys be cool and enjoy this video, alright? And be on the lookout for these engines, because they may be coming to near town, okay? So be on the lookout for them. Peace, y'all.